Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about somebody who might have a little bit of an obsession with you. We've got the Obsessive Lover card, and we also have Hiding My Emotions and Feelings for you. That must get kind of tiresome having to hide obsessive feelings, but this is somebody who I think is trying to figure out whether or not they can keep up this charade or if they need to speak up or let go of these emotions. All right, let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Hello, Debbie. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Hello, Jazz. Hello, Bradley. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Key Controller. Hello, Shanice. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hello, Danielle. If you do not know, I'm very excited. Today is my 3-year anniversary. I could not be here without all of you. So thank you so much for subscribing, commenting, liking, or even just like laughing at my bad jokes in the live chat. I really appreciate you. So I'm doing something special today, which works out kind of nice that it's Thanksgiving because I am obviously thankful for you. I'm going to give away 3 free personal readings today at the end of each of my live streams. So hopefully that traps you here for the whole reading. And you have to comment in order for me to select you as a winner. And in order to make sure I'm not a little bit, biased, because I do love my moderators ever so much, all of my moderators get 1 free personal question reading. Okay, so hello there, Voodoo. I haven't seen you in a while. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Six Killer. Hello, April. Hello, Aqua Beauty. Thank you, Voodoo. Thank you, Aqua Beauty. Hello, Santiago. Thank you, Key Controller. Hello, Matt. So all of you moderators out there, I appreciate you so much. You keep things from going off the rails. So send me your question. Because I will be doing a few personal readings, obviously for free. I might have a little bit longer of a turnaround time, but we'll get them done. All right. So yeah, all of you that have already commented, you're already potentially going to win. Did I say hello to everyone? I think so. All right, we're going to dive in. And my email address is in the description box below. So, of course, if you win that free personal reading at the end of my reading, you need to email me, okay? That is part of the deal, because I don't know how to get a hold of you. All right, so we have number 13, which is the girl, and number 17, which is the stork. So this is good news regarding a new chapter. This could be, okay, what I feel is we have this object of love, right? This person who has a little bit of an obsession with this love interest. I feel like that love interest has a new beginning, or people are talking about something that is going really well. There is this energy in the air, and I feel like it's putting this person who has this crush into a place where they feel like they have to say something or forever hold your peace. You know what I mean? All right, let's get a little bit more. We'll go with the Edgar Allan Poe. Hello, en France. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Matt, you're funny. Hello, Peggy. How are you doing? Happy Thanksgiving. Hello, Dr. Emery. How are you doing? I like that idea, Debbie. Hello, Steven. Happy Thanksgiving. All right. So we've got the Strength card, Death in the reverse, and the 3 of Cups. Thank you, April. I think that's what's going on here. I think there's somebody who has been determined. You might have seen a lot of success with regards to your career, your finances. Maybe you bought a house, maybe you got married, whatever it is. There's something here about people gossiping, but like in a positive way. Like, did you see what this person accomplished? Did you see what this person's been up to? And I think this obsessive lover is aware of it or hears of it. But it has to do with the fact that you did not give up on something. This strength with death and the reverse, that's perseverance, endurance. We have the Hermit, Nine of Swords in the reverse, and the Two of Wands. Hello there, MP. How we doing? Happy Thanksgiving. Is it Danimation? Hello. Oh, Dana. How are you? Hello, Ree. How are you doing? Thank you. Obviously, I appreciate the poo out of you, especially because of the cute little poo devil card in the past tarot. We've got the Hermit, signifying somebody that has gone their own way, somebody who has learned from lessons. But again, I feel like perseverance is a big theme here. We have somebody that does what they need to, or maybe even just what they want to. Even when people think it's a little bit silly or it's not going to work out for them. This is giving, like, somebody who builds their own house and nobody feels like they can. And then a year later, they're kind of like taken aback, like, oh, you actually did a pretty nice job. Oh, okay. Look at you. So it might be a little bit hesitant, or like, do you believe what's going on here? Because I do feel like there was doubt previously among this community, or at least among, a couple of the individuals there, right? But it looks to me like this love interest, we'll refer to them as the Hermit. This love interest, there's been something happen very rapidly or overnight that kind of compounds this success or this determination paying off. And with the Seven of Swords, it has people wondering, like, are you manipulating things? Did you cheat? Are you a witch? They're taken aback at the level of success that you reach, or at what you were actually able to do when they didn't doubt you. So if you were saying, I'm going to publish a book, it's going to do quite well, I've done my research, they were probably like, whatever, you couldn't string 4 sentences together. Really? Okay. Some people might really enjoy going off in that moment and telling somebody how wrong they are, but it's a lot more gratifying to just let the results speak for themselves, right? So we have somebody that has other people talking about what they've accomplished without them having bragged about it, right? This is somebody who does, I think, have some sense of humility, or, I'm not going to talk about myself like that. Emperor in the reverse, that's what it's kind of giving me, is somebody who's like, I'm not like a leader. I'm not, somebody you need to be all like deferential to. I just made a decision to do something and it paid off, or, lightning struck. I found some luck. Ooh, I rhymed, you guys. I didn't even try. Hello there, Spirit Walker. How are you doing? Likewise. Hello, Paul. How are you? It's true. It's true. All right, so we've got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. There was an expectation here that you would not do as well as you did. I do feel like this is about a career path, a financial decision. Maybe you invested in Bitcoin and everyone thought it was silly. Maybe you invested in Apple long ago and everyone thought that was ridiculous. Maybe you have a skill that people underestimated. But with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like people questioned your ability to accomplish whatever it was that you set out to do. They didn't feel like either you had the dedication to stick with it or that you would actually make money from it. You can take kickboxing classes and figure out how to punch something. It doesn't mean that you're going to make money, right? This is that kind of thing, right? Like if you stick with something and you're dedicated to it, it pays off most of the time, but not every time. And I feel like we had some like pessimism where people just kind of assumed you were going to, try something and then 6 months later you'd be like, well, that was fun. And I guess maybe that's not what happened or not what's happening. They're seeing that with the Nine of Pentacles, you're making your own way. Things are going well. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that you did not give up. We have the Hierophant. This could talk about people who look up to you or respect you. Yeah, it looks like there is some responsibility you may feel to helping those that are going through turbulent times, maybe even dealing with interpersonal problems that you've experienced in your past. If you've had to deal with bullying or abuse or gang stalking or anything like that, you're trying to find a way to offer like a guiding light or be there for people that have been through something similar to that. There's something here about you inspiring people, even if it's just sharing your story or bringing focus to something that maybe people try to avoid talking about. All right, this is the Gilded Reverie. What else do we have? Hello, Patricia. How are you doing? Exactly. We have the Whip coming out. It's probably the favorite card of the channel, right, you guys? You can correct me if I'm wrong. So here's the thing. This positive gossip about you, it's a little bit difficult for someone to hear. They probably would rather hear that you need their help. They probably would rather feel like there's something they could offer you to make things better. Instead, they feel like now if they were to talk about their emotions with you, they would be at a disadvantage. It's like you surpass them or something. So this, first of all, we have 11 and 12. So I love that it's in succession, right? Hello, Miss Hartree. How are we doing? Hello, Jane Doe. How are you? So there's 2 12 cards, which is the birds. The other one is owls. If you don't know, I have an irrational fear of owls, so I like this one better. And I always look at this one as the more positive news, right? But this is punishing to somebody. Hearing that you're doing well makes me feel like I don't have a chance with you. Oh, okay. But also, on my channel, when the Whip comes out, I have a little joke that I tell. So it's not mine. I've just heard it forever. The Whip. No, not the Whip. The Whip. No, please, not the Whip. The Whip. No, please, anything but the Whip. Anything? The Whip. All right, let's see what else we've got for you. So we've got the Garden, which is number 20. This talks about the community. The community is acknowledging the fact that you have made it. There's success, victory, independence. You might have your own business. You might have bought your own house. There's just like people acknowledging or talking about the fact that whatever they didn't think you would be successful in, you have actually been quite successful in. This is like, oh, I guess I was wrong. Now, I don't know if they're being gracious about it, But I do like that we have the birds in the positive light, the cardinals. I do feel like this is at least a couple of people saying, you know, I was wrong. I didn't think they could do it, but clearly they got the skills, you know? And there is, however, something here that is not fully understood by people. I think they see that you're able to be very persistent or determined with goals, but it also seems like you're able to maintain peace. It's like no one can really rattle you. So you're a little bit of an enigma to some people that know you. They're trying to figure out why you seem to do so well on your own, I think. Especially if you have children, there could be people amazed that you figured it out. We have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Very soon and honeymoon. So this obsessive lover is hearing people talk about how well you've handled the last several months or maybe even a couple of years, how you've managed to set yourself apart from others, and they're having to grapple with the idea that they might have to actually be honest with how they feel about you. They might have to tell other people, they might have to be honest with themselves, but they're over here thinking about like happily ever after with you. How are you, Michael? Happy Thanksgiving. Hello, White Light. How are you doing? Hello, Christy. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. All right, let's go with the Pulp Tarot. What else do we have? Ten of Cups in the reverse. Star in the reverse. Nine of Pentacles. I love this. This is like the underdog story. Like nobody believed in you, or you came from like, I don't know, the other side of town, or people just doubted you. They felt like you were too different, too unusual. People that normally have success in this field are older than you, or look different from you, or have experience in this. But diamond in the rough is a thing for a reason. You might have taken a longer path to get where you went, but you went exactly where you said you were going to go. You might have had a few hurdles that you needed to clear before you could get there. But these are hurdles that probably would have stopped other people, probably like the ones that are talking about you right now. And they're seeing that you somehow navigated all of these things on your own. Two of Pentacles in the reverse, Queen of Swords in the reverse. There's an acknowledgement here that somebody has, in particular, been really set on trying to discourage you. Somebody who was potentially spreading lies or mocking what you were trying to accomplish. This would be, I think, probably one of the people that are causing this deception card to come out. But I also feel like it's in parts, this Queen of Swords in the reverse, that attitude is part of why we have somebody that was hiding how they felt. I don't feel this Queen of Swords in the reverse is the person who's obsessed. Hello, Rachel. How are you doing? Happy Thanksgiving. Hello, Leanne. How are you doing? Hello, Matt. Happy Thanksgiving. Hello, Illuminati. All right, we've got the Three of Cups and the Two of Wands. Oh, so it's time for the fake friends to come out from the woodwork. They're like, oh, we didn't think that you could do this, but now that you have, we want to be friends. Wouldn't that be great? Now that you did that thing that we were pretty certain that you would screw up, now we want to be able to like go to the movie premieres with you, or we want to be able to, get tickets to your show. What do you think? We go backstage? What? I'm sorry. Did you cheer me on before I got to this? No, you did not. No, you did not. Why would I be giving you any kind of like, hey, we're besties, when you just showed up after everything started going well? So this individual, our hermit, is also the King of Wands. Don't get too caught up on gender. This is just energy, right? But this is saying, hey, I worked really hard to get here all by myself, and none of y'all believed in me. And now you want to tell me that you're my best friend? That's not how this works. You weren't there when I was doing the work. You weren't there when I was putting together my plans. You didn't believe in me when I had to believe in myself. 7 of Cups in the reverse. Sun in the reverse. Yeah. So it feels to me like whoever is our hermit, having spent significant time alone, and I'm sure being quite well acquainted with their intuition, is able to discern rather easily that these individuals who want to be their friend now that they're successful, aren't really their friend. It's like I see plain as day. You just want to be friends with somebody who might be famous or who might, pay for your dinner. Or, I don't know. It's just weird. So they feel perhaps a little uncomfortable around these individuals that are now claiming to be friends after not being friends for a while. So, there are reasons social anxiety exists. Hello, Jan. How are you doing? All right, what else do we have? This is What's the News. I almost want to take this card out of the deck. I hate it. That's funny. All right. Look, there are going to be people who try to be your best friend, and there are going to be people who try to court you or date you, and there are going to be people who try to take from you. That's what these cards say. I feel like you're smart enough to know that's exactly what's going to happen, and you're smart enough to avoid that because you do trust what your gut tells you in terms of who you're dealing with. But we do have somebody that is looking to explore things with you, and I feel like you're not interested in it. With the Fed Up card, this is somebody who hits on you, and I feel like you know exactly what they're doing, and you don't see them as somebody that you would want to do that with anyways. And then there are people who try to get close to you as far as business partnerships or friendships, and you don't trust them either. You're like, hey, I can pick up on what you're looking for. Now, this is not to say there is nobody that you can trust. I do feel like there are people that you can trust. But because of your elevated status or your success, this Nine of Pentacles, King of Wands energy, there are people that get drawn to you, right? And not always for the best of reasons. So you have to be able to somehow still have that positive element while protecting yourself from those that would try to do things to hold you back. Maybe that's all we get today. Okay. So you might have people that feel like they have to be yes men for you, and just all of a sudden everything you say is exactly what they think as well. Like very mean girls. because what you're dealing with is a community that could have issues with codependency. So I'm thinking like Desperate Housewives, or I don't know, like almost any sitcom. Just people who maybe don't know how to mind their own business, but also really like to know what's going on with people like you. Because you're different, obviously. You took a different path. You might be kind of underscoring for these individuals that they settled, or they took a, direction in their life that they don't really enjoy anymore. So that could cause people to try to mess with you. All right, let's see what else we have. This is the Reflections Tarot. Are you also in the Aqua Legends, Matt? Oh, I don't think we've seen Dude yet, have we? What else do we have? We have Four of Wands, Seven of Swords in the reverse, they see that you have had success or elevated within your field, or, what you do, because you actually have the skill. You actually went to school for what you did, or you honed a skill over time. There's something here that clearly shows that you have dedication to whatever this is. With the Seven of Pentacles, this is somebody bringing in all those sunflowers saying, I did this. See, here's proof. I did it. I know you doubted it, but I did it. Hello, Hope. How are you? Hello, John. How are you doing? Happy Thanksgiving, hon. All right. We've got Six of Cups, and our King of Wands is back. All right. So because there's some question here as to whether or not you are moving on to a new chapter. Remember, we saw the little girl at the beginning, number 13. That talks about innocence. It also talks about a new beginning. So I feel like there's chatter here that maybe because you've been so successful, you're moving elsewhere. Maybe because you've, started a new business. Now you want to expand and you have to go do that. There's something here that's coming to a close, or some big part of your life is changing. And I feel like that's something that is being talked about, and that is making this person who has a little bit of an obsession with you question whether or not it's time for them to actually come forward with their emotions. Six of Cups, because they think of you very fondly. Hello, Frederick. How are you doing? Always good to see the aliens. I like it. We've got the Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. With the Four of Swords in the reverse. They expected you to give up. So there's people here, and I feel like it could also include this person who's in love with you, that thought that because you were kicked while you were down, or somebody broke up with you, or a friend betrayed you, or maybe all of those things, they thought you would not be able to focus on something like this. They thought you would be, looking to kind of like lick your wounds, avoid the world, and that you wouldn't have it in you to actually dedicate yourself to your passion or your side hustle or your new whatever. But that's when you're actually quite powerful. And for those of you that are in a Three of Swords energy, you can transmute that energy and you can build something. Maybe start small, but you can build something. There's a determination that these individuals within the community are talking about with this hermit who decided to take this rainy, crappy, not so great situation and flip it on its head because they didn't let it stop them from pursuing what it was that they wanted. This is somebody who does know how to heal, but they didn't get caught struggling with that, right? They dealt with it and then they moved on. Knight of Swords. Literally on a motorcycle. He's like, yeah, no, I did my healing. It's cool. Beep, beep. I'm ready for more adventure now. What's up? Got the Page of Wands in the reverse. And the Two of Cups in the reverse. So this obsessive lover is realizing this person is moving on somehow. For some of you, this could be a secret admirer that had feelings for you while they were in a relationship or you were in a relationship, and that's why they've been hiding their emotions. Perhaps they have ended that relationship or you have ended a relationship. Because you are coming out as the hermit, it really does feel like you haven't really been in a relationship for a little while, or at least you've been feeling like you were on your own for a while, right? That's awesome. Hello. Did I already say hello? I think I did. Yes, exactly. So Two of Cups in the reverse is, do I want this emotional distance to last forever? Or am I going to speak up? Because if they're moving away or if their life is changing in a major way, I might not have that opportunity again. There's a chance we see, there's a card in here, I think it's number 9, called Change, and it has a car and an apartment. The whole purpose of the card is talking about somebody who's moving. So we could have somebody who's moving away, and this obsessive lover is like, oh no, should I say something or no? Okay, yeah, there she is, right there. See, guys? So if you are not, beholden to somebody else's schedule, if you are able to work where you want to, if you are taking a little bit of time off, whatever it is, they know that you're able to leave for a while. Some of you might just be taking like a 2-week, 4-week, 2-month trip, but there's a change here because your job is not something that dictates every day for you. In other words, you're the 9 of Pentacles. You make the rules. We have 29, imprisonment, thoughts. Chairwoman. All day, I sit here, I think about how great you are, and I don't do anything about it. But I might have to actually do something about it. So, imprisoned by their thoughts of this person that they hold in high regard, this person they're obsessed with. Well, I think we need some Hidden Truth Oracle cards now, don't you? What else do we have? Just being near you is intoxicating. Do you put on too much perfume? Is that what it is? Do you smoke a lot? I wish things could be different. So yes, things have been a struggle because of the circumstances of our situation, but can we get beyond that? I knew exactly what I was doing. I think in terms of hiding their emotions, there it is. I can't stop thinking about you. Stop being so awesome. People get addicted to you. All right, what else do we have? I don't react when people mention you. I want to tell you how I feel. There it is. There it is. All right. It's been a while. I've been hiding how I feel for a long time. I just look at your social media or I listen to what people are saying about you, and it's fun. It's cute. But I've decided I'm done with the watching from afar. Maybe I should actually talk to you about how I feel, because otherwise I might lose you. All right, we'll get a few from the Love Tarot, and then I'm going to choose a winner for that free personal reading, because we're already at 35 minutes. All right, what else do we have? Hello, Voyager. How are you doing? Got the No One Compares card. No matter how many people I've met and experienced, and how many experiences I have, there's no one who compares to you. You're mine. I get so pissed knowing other people can have you now. Is it toxic? Yeah, I don't care. I want the world to know you're mine. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. This is like, you know what? If I don't say something, someone else is going to, scoop you up because you're the Nine of Pentacles. Everybody's talking about how great you've accomplished or how well you're doing, the goals that you set for yourself. You actually were determined and you followed through on it. You're my favorite. You're the person I want to call when something good or bad happens. The first thought when I have news to share. You're my person. Not the right time. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. This is why we had that silence. This is why we had the resistance to sharing emotions or feelings. Whatever prevented it from being the right time, I feel like that is coming to a close, or this person is realizing they can't really lean on that anymore. They're going to have to either say something or let you go. Will you listen? There's so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? It's your discernment, and everybody has free will. You're going to have to make a choice as to what you want to do with the situation. But I do feel like we have somebody that is going to reach out and be honest. And this Nine of Pentacles is going to leverage their discernment to see how they feel about this person. You got to be able to figure out how somebody is handling that, because in general, obsessive lover is not my favorite card. In general, hiding emotions, not very great. But this person could surprise you in terms of what they say or how they approach the situation. So I guess keep an open mind. All right. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to choose Dr. Emery for the free personal reading on this live stream. I hope you will send me that email, because I need to know what question or theme you would like the reading for. And then I will be back in probably an hour-ish to give away another free reading. So hope to see you there. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Love ya. Thank you for the likes and subscribes, and I'll see you later.